Is it filming?
Well, we're over at Nanny and Pa's, and Pa's still conspicuously absent. Did I say that before?
Yeah.
But I don't know if it recorded.
Cut. Take
no, it didn't.
3.
The boys are putting together an artificial Christmas tree for the first time in their lives. And they're doing a wonderful job. You
but
talk?
forgot short. Say we're gonna do a good job last time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hire them. If they do a good job, they can do it steady for the next umpteen years.
Alright, we got the date on there. I don't know we got the time on there. There. There's the date.
3 days later. 3 days. Potato chips. Almost finished.
Almost finished, eh?
Rain everywhere.
You see it's a light there?
Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Easy, guys.
We're on Candace's camera.
Candace?
Yeah.
It's Candace.
Fuck you, my boss.
We're starving.
Okay, Joel, you ready to put the tree top on?
No, I'm gonna take my time. Why is this hooked up to something?
Put the tree top.
There's Joel, just about to finish the job.
Oh, this could be.
Mark's gonna sing.
Happy birthday.
You're the top.
Happy birthday to you.
You're the top. You're the tower of. Doo-doo. You're the top.
How's it go on, Dad?
Just the same way as the other one does.
Part before Christmas.
Well, here we are taking the tree apart again because
But
we
it's
just
upside
realized
down.
that we've got it upside down. My mistake.
Oh, I don't know.
Have a chip.
I'm on.
Over there.
I'm filming now.
Longer than the white ones?
Wait. And I'm filming. And now we're putting the tree back together. And I'm eating Werther's. I can't see that well. It's all black and white. My seeing's gone wrong. I'm turning into a dog.
One more, Pat.
No.
There is my dad. There is Joel.
Correcting all the mistakes those darn kids made.
You made the mistakes.
How can you say that?
There is the table.
Why do you think so?
There is the couch.
Freedom.
Where?
And now they're putting the tree back together. I'll get a close-up view if I can.
How do you do that? How long film?
You push down that one thing that makes it come closer, don't you?
What? This?
Push it one way or the other.
Now we're getting really close. Ooh, yes. Ooh, big butt.
Back up.
Yes, yes.
Watch it, you guys. Watch it, boy.
Eee.
Okay, Mark, now you stop.
I'll try. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Come on.
Nice thing about these trees is you just have to
This
bend them
is
if
a
the
light.
lights don't fit.
Yeah.
Stay out of my film.
Blue.
This movie is called
You just
The
got
Wrong
another letter.
Tree. Written and directed by Joel Liss.
Got another letter from Barbara the
This
other
tree
day.
was put together
Barbara
upside
said
down,
you can't have real trees in the
out of my movie.
apartment block.
We will zoom in.
Take 4.
As little two.
Take 2 of putting together the tree. Action.
Here's a blue. 'Cause
Oh, you still fell.
What's the next one?
Okay.
Green.
He's trying.
I
I
know.
can't get away from him.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, yeah, put it down.
Cool.
Press the red button.
I'm just gonna do something.
I don't know where they get this ham business from.
I don't know.
Gee whiz. Must be a Klippenstein.
It
Yeah.
must be a clip.
Is finished.
Yay!
Let's zoom in.
The two
And now
times.
here's a word from our
The
sponsor.
more we practice, the
Gimpy.
better we get at it.
Yes.
True.
I can't see him.
I'm gonna keep all the twist
I
sides.
love
Look.
Back up. Put him down.
Yeah, get a close up of him. Gimpy.
Now,
Gimpy.
the right.
Smile. Smile. He's coming towards you.
I'm pretty good at lights.
Well, you're attracted to the light, huh?
I'm pretty good on lights. How are you
Yeah,
on
hedgehog terror starring Gimpy.
Oh, I hate them.
Dun, dun,
Bye,
dun,
Gimpy.
dun, 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 dun.
Start with the
Are you
all
filming?
the ball.
The balls, guys.
Start with this box.
I want to
Bigger
start with your
things.
ball. There's two of them, Joe.
Spectacular.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, guys, this is Nita. So it's got baby near her ball.
Right away, it goes to standby and then it'll
yeah,
record
he
in a
got
couple
it
of
starting
seconds.
to bleed.
You got it?
It's on now, isn't
I
it?
know, it's on. It's on.
Doing about 4 different rows in,
Hello?
rows.
We just finished pretty much decorating the Christmas
That's what I
tree,
heard.
and now they're just moving it into the corner. It's going back.
How's that?
Good.
Yay.
Okay, someone put the thing on top.
Angel. I don't know which angel was Danny put on top.
He's drilling again, Alice. Yeah.
Okay, and here is the final touch, the angel.
No.
Uh,
I miss them all, but I'll get that.
Okay, Mark, sing.
Christmas.
Happy birthday.
Well, I guess we'll have
There's
to
the man
prepare
behind
Sam's
the
got a
tree.
72-hour pass.
Smile, Dad.
Joel, turn the camera off. I'm going to kill you.
Now we have to film the whole Christmas tree
No,
team.
no, no, no.
Okay.
Gotta be back.
That is Joel with his new hat, and this is the tree. We've finished it now, like Joel said before. And there is presents under it.
Oh, there's two.
See? There's a soldier. I just got some. Where's my? Oh, we just got some of that
Pull it over. Palm tree garland.
palm tree garland. Yes,
Pull it over.
it stretches real far, and we just broke.
Okay, put it away.
Okay, and bye.
Well, here we are. This is just before the presents start getting undone. Everything is nice and neat and orderly. And I bet the first one in is Ma. She's been agitating to get at those presents for the last half hour.
That's from Steffi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that basket, that's really something. We're gonna open that when we're all here. We don't have to put out any munchies, because they're all in there. Boy, these better be good.
Sells. I like, I think it's great. I've never listened to them. I never monitor their, I don't like that. That
internet stuff?
No, well, no, I like that. I'm subterranean.
All right.
Yeah, no, I like that thing. I just, if I watched and listened to what everybody said, I would be even crazier now than I appear to be.
We're gonna try and shelter you from some of it.
Thank you.
Like, we'll be right back.
Okay.
Minus 32. Christmas Day. High minus 28. Here we have the snowfall since October the 1st. Look at that. No wonder the city's snow clearing budget is $100 million or $10 million over.
Ken's coming now. Mom's coming soon.
Well, here are the first arrivals. They're bringing presents. I thought it was food, but I hear the food's coming later. There's Christy and Keith. Hi. How is everybody?
Good.
Well,
I know.
hi, guys.
What's in there?
I don't know. Everything I've got is food, I think.
Food. Oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So I'm just gonna put things down.
Here comes the caterer, or one of them.
Here, put
There he is.
here. This your cheer. Oh, here they are. Goodness
Here
gracious,
comes somebody
look
else.
alive.
Change by seconds.
Hey.
Hey, look at them. In they come by tens and scores.
Polacks bearing gifts.
Yeah. Right.
Didn't be a little joking.
Yeah.
Ken!
I don't know that.
Hi,
one.
Uncle Pat.
You can just come right in there, go right around there and take off your stuff. That'll be fine.
Holy smoke, look at that.
Mark, you can just go around the corner with your stuff.
Anybody else?
Keep your shoes on because the floors are so hot.
There. Shirt. I think he's a Mr. Bean fan. Right. Oh, there's a platter. Yeah. Oh, the bird is here.
Heads off.
Yeah. Oh,
Heads
gosh.
off.
Oh, boy.
It's not smiling as much.
Here are the last two. Yeah.
Huh?
I guess we eat.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll flip it to Pat, and he can run in the store with it.
Very good.
Merry Christmas, Pa. What have you got there?
Well, this is the Polish Christmas card. It says on the front of it, Wesoły Świąt. And on the inside it says to Mom and Dad. Wesoły Świąt, Bożego Narodzenia I
Do you want another crack at it?
Najlepszego Nowym Roku.
Does that mean don't leave the Christmas?
MJ, Herb, and Christina.
Does that mean don't leave the turkey in the oven too long? Or?
Just a thought.
Happy Easter.
Well,
Happy Easter.
Happy holidays. With Edwin Narajina.
Mary Gina. Mary Gina.
I've heard of
Right.
Gina, but not Narajina.
Where's the
Happy
Zoom here?
family, I think. Now this other line is an absolute mystery to me. I think I will take it back to the hospital and my Polish aide will be able to decide that.
Well, you did a real fine job there, Stosh.
I almost said jalapeno there, but it starts with an N.
Not that we would be able to correct you or anything.
You could have translated
The last
anything on
one
that one.
says, in the new year.
Oh,
There you go.
well, it's probably best or good luck in the new year.
Can you still count to 10?
Okay. Okay, Dad. Say goodbye in Polish. Or farewell.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Adios.
Snoto nasto tami, chimichenzik zazam bami.
Carry on.
That's it.
What about pass the
All
salt?
the virtues to keep your tongue behind your teeth. Grandpa gave me $1 to learn that.
You learned it well,
And
Patrick.
I didn't have to say anything for the rest of the 2 weeks we were there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna close this off, Dad. I just pushed the button down, eh?
This is everybody watching Neil Young again here. Glued to the TV. Real serious. Mary Joel.
We're thinking of putting something out, because we recorded everything after doing it anyway, just as a 24 track, but,
Say everything's ready except the training people are gonna notice the absence.
And here is another batch of presents that are going to get distributed after we have supper here.
it didn't get out there right away, so, without me.
Now, is there a particular order that we walk around?
Start at the meat.
Turkey?
kitchen musician.
Yeah, that's Lynn and her two little girls. Came over to give us some afternoon entertainment here. Yeah, that's great, Lynn.
First, remember you.
Okay, look at that. There they are. half the Flin Flon Glee Club, almost. and family and part of the Bison's choir. Okay, thank you, Jim. Very nice.
Happy
And
Boxing Day.
And over here, there's Christy, and there's Mrs. Kelly, and there is Mr. Kelly, Alan and Alma.
AA. Now this.
AA.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Cheshire got
Girl.
Oh, here's some more Boxing Day visitors. That's Chris. That's Lindy. And over here
With the drink, it's me.
is Bridget. And over here is Raynell.
Say hi to
And over here is Danielle. And what have you got there, Danielle?
A doggy.
A what?
Dog.
Oh, for goodness sake. And what else? Hiding in there is another one.
There's a dog.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
And show him your tooth. You lost your tooth last night.
Well, for goodness sake.
Last night, today.
Oh, today.
Today, eh?
Left at Grandma's.
Show Grandpa. Show Grandpa. Show him your tooth.
And there's
Yeah.
another one coming out. Same
I see.
You got that, Pa?
I got that. Let's see if we can get a close-up. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
How many of you read this year's book? Since school started in September, how's that? Will you be in about 1 month then? All right.
But right after I did that sex study.
Formula stops male itch with a fruit.
This is a quick study of people watching a television set.
Watching somebody surfing.
Say something to him. What's wrong?
Well, here it is.
Oh, that looks great.
Mark's birthday. And there is Mark's birthday cake. And there is Mark taking a great big...
Oh, no, you gotta
No.
sing first,
Oh.
Pa.
Oh.
Everybody sing.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. Oh, wow.
Hey.
Hey. I did an extra one to grow on.
Look
Like
at
one,
that.
10, one for each year.
Mhm. This is an X-ray machine view of Mark. See?
He's all skin and bones.
Yeah, skin and bones, right there. That's him right there. Well, look at that. This is what his birthday present was wrapped in. And his birth. And there's Dad taking a picture.
There's that big
With a new X-ray camera.
Yeah.
Can't get those X-ray glasses in the back of the comic books anymore.
There's one present.
Nice.
They're good for shading and stuff.
Yeah, they're
What
great.
what have you got there, Mark? Let's see the other present.
Hold it up with your sweater.
Uncle
Oh.
Bob gave me the pencils.
Pencils. What kind of pencils?
Sketching pencils? Yep. No, they're good
Beginner.
pencils. Beginner sketching pencils.
Whoa.
Great.
Hey.
Hey, Dad, maybe we got another architect.
Where is he?
Does he like cupcakes?
Take the front out cap off your camera, Dad.
I can't get him in focus.
Go
There
back
he
a
is.
bit, maybe.
No, he's all right. How old is Gimpy?
Just a few weeks, couple months over 1 now, I guess.
Yeah, he's over 1 year old. Hi, Gimpy. There he is. While I was in the hospital, the family brought me a few things to cheer me up, and I'd just like to show you a few of the things that came my way. They were all posted up on the wall of my room. Here's one right here. Guess what? And this one is Guess Who, taken about 2 years ago, but he's still a proud fisherman. And then there's this work of art by Mark. He likes drawing delightful little people shaped like eggs. And this is some of Joel's handiwork. I think he's past the fishing stage and into the music stage. Look at the loudspeakers and the mixer and the drums and what else we got here? The guitarist and everything else. He's got everything really down pat. Got the crowd in there. Here's another one, just slightly different. Here's another one. And this looks like one of Mark's creations. And this is one of the reasons why Joel can stop so many pucks when he's a goalie. My gosh, what a mitt. And here is an original painting by Anne Marie. There, the Northern Lights. And an owl or two. Not to be outdone by anybody else, Pat has sculpted the north wind into the face of a big drift down at Lake Manitoba. First of all, he cut away the drift and made a vertical face, and then with a scoop shovel and a butcher knife he carved this into the drift. That's only about 7 feet high, and if we had the photograph we'd show you Pat lying on top of the drift. It was so sensational that they even had it put in the Daily Graphic at Portage, and Pat got his name put into the paper as a sculptor of this marvelous thing. It did stop a lot of traffic, they tell me. Now, can anybody top that?
Where? Well, it was into New Mexico, must have been.
Sherry?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hi there.
Hi.
They went to the
Yeah.
caves.
Caves. Was that?
Sherry and Mary Jean.
Hello. Looking at pictures of everyone.
Pictures, yeah. All the relatives.
Getting
All the
updated on the
relatives.
last 10 years since we've seen each
Yeah.
other.
That's right.
Right. Guess what? There's a batch of beer on the go here. Unfortunately, we were too late getting up here and we tapped the birch trees, but we didn't get a single drop of sap to make wine. So, we're either going to have to make some rhubarb wine, or some mountain ash wine, or carrot wine, or something like that when we get back to Winnipeg. However, nothing will substitute for what we've got.
Horse.
This is Dorothy and Joan looking over the family pictures and explaining them to Bill. And right now they're looking at the
I forget who bought
bill of sale. Dorothy's grandfather's
You said your grandfather bought it.
farm.
Well, grandfather owned it.
Oh. Oh, he was selling it?
Now they're trying to get their story straight.
Crop yields for 1915, sure. That'd be right around the time. Garden products and roots, very fine.
It seems that her grandfather was a minister, a farmer, and a lover of horseflesh.
She worked so hard.
And don't forget baseball and curling.
And baseball and curling, right.
Oh, yeah. Mom, Jean, Scott, and their son Bob.
N-A-C-H-T.
Ken and Christina.
Here are two ladies catching up on
And
family
you don't
relations,
need to know Herb's kids.
family history,
won't go
and
into
all
that.
that.
Margot is married to Danielle, and their last name is Aubert.
I have their address already.
No,
O
there's no
apostrophe-
LLE though, just one L.
O
course, because that would be
apostrophe
your
B-A-R.
Oh, there.
Now they have
These people live in Winnipeg, and
their
address will
is
follow.
110 Palliser. It's quite easy to get to, really.
Crown attorney appointed to
There is a stranger in our midst. What is it?
Kirkham sought the information to obtain an unfair advantage. Kirkham is believed to be the first prosecutor in Canada to be
Oh, and
charged
it's got a
with
white
criminal
patch
offense
on its
arising
back.
from his job.
A little bit confusing.
The same story.
This is the fish that Paul caught. Look at it, monster. The very first one of the year.
Pickerel.
It's a pickerel
Right off the dock.
off the dock
Right on.
with great help from Mark and Joel. Look at the size of that. Hey boy, afraid it's only one breakfast for me, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
We didn't even think you had it on there.
Thank
So
you
it was
very
really
much.
in, we just thought it was the pickerel rig, but it was the fish.
It was a fish. Well, well, well. Okay, thanks, Mark.
Yeah, like that. Well, here we are. We just got back from a big fishing trip to Mystic Creek. And here's Mark with another fish. How'd you get that one, Mark?
I reeled in my rod.
Are you going to do this again in here? You're going to have to do it in thirds. You're going to do it all here next.
You can hear the too.
There's some up there?
Yeah. Oh, there's still one behind there coming out.
Oh, there we go.
In front of her.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw at least 8 in front of her. Is there some behind her too?
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right up by the shed.
Yeah.
Oh, they're way up the hill already.
Yeah. Here goes another one.
Huh?
Well, she's a proud mama.
Granny.
Tough to find them through there.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty well all gone now.
They hurry across the little open patches till they get.
Shoot.
There's one in there somewhere.
Where'd you get that one big?
But now we got fast hot water, so it's going to be a snap.
It seems that today everybody is wearing t-shirts with different motifs on them. And today Joel is wearing, what's that on there, Joel?
Curious George.
Curious George. And over here, turn around there, Patrick.
Mad dog.
And turn around half again, right there. What are you wearing?
Wearing my big dog shirt from Sacramento, California.
Just turn slightly there. That's oh boy, hey. Gone to the dog. What does it say? No dogs? If you can't
skate with the big dog, get your ice out of here.
It's
It's a little play on words.
Glad you pointed that
I
out.
wonder how you can figure that out.
We are on a
Beats me.
Yeah.
The weird girl in the corner there.
One of the weird sisters.
And here's the next person who is leaving today, and he also has a t-shirt with what? Curious George? How come George is so popular these days?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Big sale in the States.
Big sale, they're $25 Canadian.
Oh boy. Okay,
Well,
thank
is that
you.
wrong?
For summer.
For summer, they seem to be wearing aprons. Look at that.
Where we stand?
And clean ones.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, look at that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got to get everybody here. There's Jamie, she's leaving. But she's wearing a plain t-shirt, so we won't ask her.
What are you asking people? What it says on the
What it says on your
Yeah, well, everybody seems to be wearing t-shirts with mottos on them.
She's got a personalized bra.
And there's Margot. She's not leaving. She doesn't.
I'm not leaving.
So she doesn't have to wear a t-shirt.
Seemed a little upset about that, Dad.
She's not wearing a shirt.
know that I'm not leaving.
gone it. I pour myself coffee, but
And there he is. There is Gimpy. Hi, Gimpy. Look up. Hey, Gimpy, up, up, up.
We were here.
There.
You got it right.
There he is.
There you go.
He's just itching to go. Haha. Okay, it's nice having you here, Gimpy. Hope you made friends with a lot of wildlife. Okay. Well, there they go. They're off on their way to Russell. This time they managed to take Gimpy with them.
Craig's from Kalisto,
Well, here we are. Here's Lindy.
Hi.
Come to visit us. And she brought along a couple of friends. And the first one over here is Dave. And it's first time up, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. There. And
Is it?
Well, on this side, I live in Denair Beach.
Oh, I see. Oh, golly, you are
there's
in
Chris. He's
foreign
been here
territory.
before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to see you guys. So we'll just pan back again. Make sure we got everybody.
Are you taking against the light there? Do you want that?
No, I got the backlight thing on.
Oh, you have. Okay. Good for you.
Okay, there.
Here we are looking at the lilies that were planted at the front of the cabin this year. We'll just zoom in on them there. 4 clumps of orange lilies right along the front, going up the path past the birch tree that got cut down this year because it was just getting too dangerous. And here goes Pa, the intrepid fisherman, down to the dock to try his luck again with his fishing rod and his 4 minnows. Fishing hasn't been too good with this warm weather, but the swimming has been great. See what happens when he gets down there. If he catches anything, it'll be the first fish caught in I don't know how many weeks here. It's a beautiful day to be out on the dock, even if you don't catch anything. Oh, there's a horsefly on my foot. That's why we just moved the camera here. There he goes. We'll check in later and see if he's had any luck. What we're looking at now is the first daylily to come out in Nana and Pa's garden this year. Beautiful yellow one. And over here somewhere, in the other corner of the garden, there is another kind of lily, kind of a pale, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. It's kind of a pale yellow one, something special that we've been waiting for in all its splendor.
Well, today is Marco's last day at the camp. And she decided that she would go in for one last swim. It's raining. Not much. Temperature's about 19. She talked her mother into going in. They've been in for about 10 minutes. And it looks as if it's time to come out. And There's one. Here comes one. Contemplating the muddy road. Here comes the other one. We should walk together. This is a solo effort here. There they are. Now they're on the grass. One on the grass, one on the mud, one on the rocks. Up the hill. There she comes. There she comes. I guess they'll make it.
One of Tom's relatives on the dock, and he's fishing. And Sherry and I went and checked, and he's got an alligator, but he won't reel it in. But this is a lovely spot. We'll panorama. Nice, beautiful lake. Beautiful back 40. Right over there.
There was
The world where you're from.
I'm from just outside Warminster. It's a little community west of Orillia, Ontario. Stephen Leacock's home.
Oh, Stephen Leacock.
Yes, Canada's foremost humorist.
Yes, that's how you and John get the good sense of humor.
Right.
Well, welcome to Tom's place.
Thank you very much, Valerie. It's a pleasure.
Important person here. We have Hattie Novotny. Now, Hattie, you tell the whole world who you are and how you got to be that way. First of all, how old are you, Hattie?
I'm 91
You're
and a half.
91 and a half, by golly. Hattie's going on to 92. And Hattie, what relative are you to all the Lisses from Canada?
Well, I'm a cousin of, first cousin would be of John Liz.
A first cousin of John Liss.
Yeah.
Wow, you must be the last of the first cousins around. And how many children do you have, Hattie?
I had raised 5 kids, and I have only one left.
And what's his name?
Rudy.
That's Rudy.
And he's running the place.
And he runs the campground, whatever, where we stayed. Well, very good. Well, let's hope we all have a really good time. I'm going to sign off for now. Smile will be good.
Yes, yes.
There, I hope that satisfies you.
Great.
Now, all righty, now.
And that was the producer, my sister Val.
Chester, do you remember where the washroom?
My name is Val, and I'm from Vernon. And I flew into Edmonton, met up with Sherry and the rest of the crew, and we came sailing down to this reunion down here. And I'm very glad to be here, and I'm staying with Hattie, and she's looking after me very well.
Well, let's go down and get that layout.
Yeah, this is Tom Pozarski. And this is the back of his Ponderosa.
Where do the beer cans go, Tom?
No, they're in a plastic garbage can there somewhere. High one? Gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got the whole Liz clan here.
Just about.
We got some Posies, we got some Liz's, we got some Pozarskis. The old Teofil, if you heard all of these different names changed, he'd turn over in his grave.
He'd turn over in his grave, yeah. Yeah.
But we're not going to let him go.
Here in Pozarski country, And Tom has this guy fishing on the end of his dock, and look what he has caught. It's the only thing that they have in this lake. Alligators. There they are, all up there talking. There's Tom, enjoying a quiet moment.
But there's also, the names are, a lot of people have changed their names to Liz, Posey, and Pizarski, and she laughed some more. What do you think?
She thought she was drunk.
But she's going to have some coverage, I think.
Put that in the pot.
Okay, give it to Donna, she's the bookkeeper.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, Tom's younger than Hattie's youngest brother.
I turned 16. Supposed to be 18.
Say something, Joe.
I have too much to say right at the moment.
That's the
Well, tell us about flying the airplane.
started by Roosevelt.
Yeah.
And we were
That was a big thing in my life at one time. I was commander of the Civil Air Patrol, and we did all the search and rescue work.
Where was this, around here?
I lived in Ashland at the time, and we did search and rescue work in the north central part of the state.
And they were cutting the brush.
I flew for
Rod Wide, Lane,
30 years, I guess.
The game work we've done one side.
You and Gordon Lowe should have something to talk about in common.
Well, now I had a heart attack, and I can't resume my
I
life.
think he's in about the same position.
And they never seen an accident
Medically
before.
speaking, he can't fly.
So they picked up and they had nice accidents, and they had some old war clubs in there, some real dull accidents.
They said I'd know when you walked in the house.
Why did they say that?
Beats the hell out of me.
That's all they talked about for hours, huh, Joe?
Everett, how are you?
Right.
Are you Veronica's brother?
Yes. No. I wish I
You're
That's not the way to win floods and influence people.
This is my cousin. I've already sat on his lap.
Oh, okay. I'll forgive you then.
How doing, Hugh?
I recognize somebody behind the octopus eye over here.
This is my friend Hugh.
Hi, Hugh.
Nice to know you.
And this is...
I know who this guy is.
Hi, I'm Everett Schultz. Nice to meet you.
This is Tom's brother.
Oh, okay.
Joe and Tom are brothers.
And he is my sister Veronica's oldest son.
Okay.
He lives in California too.
Oh,
Where do you live?
In San Diego.
You do. Where, and Veronica is your sister then, Ronnie?
Her husband. Ronnie and Veronica is one and the same person. You refer to her as Ronnie and Veronica is one and the same person.
Oh, that's your mother.
That's my mother.
Is she here today?
No.
Is she gonna come?
I don't know.
They'll be here. Tim's here and he'll get around.
Today?
Or tomorrow.
Yeah.
How come you're not wearing
I know they're coming tomorrow.
How come you're not wearing your label?
Well, I never got around to it. I never found that around to it.
The one who
Leszek
is...
Cezary Pożarzycki.
Naprawdę on jest Pożarzycki. On jest taki dobry I taki fajny mężczyzna.
Ja jest syn Alex.
You who has
hold the
been
camera
so
straight.
patient and
you're the one
so
who's
long
been patient.
suffering and who turned the car around because I gave him the wrong directions
No.
and never even swore.
I'm the one that took off wrong. We got here.
A 60 by 88, 37
You can turn that off.
Lady dressed in red is, tell us who you are.
Dee Schultz.
And tell us how you're related.
I'm Everett's wife.
And tell us who Everett is.
Everett Schultz is Veronica's oldest son.
And Veronica is a sister to Tom Pożarski, is that right?
Yes.
There, we've got that genealogy correct. And Shirley, tell us who you are.
I'm Joe Pizarski's wife, the youngest of the family.
And she had just
And so you're Tom's sister-in-law.
Yep.
And how many children do you have?
We have two.
Are they here?
No, there's one in tomorrow or this weekend. One of our son will be here.
And where does he live?
In Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
And you live here in Chippewa Falls?
We live in Rhinelander.
In Wisconsin. How are the meatballs?
Good. Everything is excellent.
Now, is this your drink? I think that's mine. Okay, now we got it straight.
Now I'm sitting in your chair.
No, I
Met you over until
Patty's
I met his wife.
Little Lake Campground.
After he was
How far away is that from here?
Toledo.
Pardon me?
About 12 miles.
If you and I come over to your camper tomorrow, will you fix breakfast for us?
Oh, tomorrow.
No, it's waffles at Johnny and Mary Ann's.
Yeah, waffles and bacon at Johnny and Mary Ann's.
And where are they?
7:30. They're about 150 feet west of me.
Patty's also. Okay.
And do we have to be there at 7:30?
No, whenever you come.
It starts at 7:30.
John and Mary Ann's waffles?
Yep.
That sounds good.
Yep.
I wonder if they'll take us at 10:30 when you and I wake up.
What's this sleeping in business? God, the day's half
How you
shot at
doing?
10:30.
Here's some strangers.
Hi, Helen.
Oh, Mary Ann, Mary Ann. What do you mean? Ed, and our oldest brother Stan, who lives in Flin Flon and Winnipeg, couldn't come, so he wants a record of everybody who was here. And where's the little dog? Hello, little dog.
I don't know who's
Hello, little dog.
Oh, look at that.
Hello, little dog. Hey, dog.
You're a sniffer, aren't you?
Come on, little dog.
Let's see if we can entice the dog to turn around.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Oh boy, a piece of hearing.
Oh, say, little dog.
Here. Here.
Oh, my.
Here, come on. Come on.
Oh, there you are.
Now let's get him turned
Yeah.
around.
Oh, cute little thing. Yeah. Good.
Got him?
Yeah, thanks. Picture of Tom and Donna's house. There's Ed, there's Hugh, John, Mary Ann, Val, Ted. Everybody's having a very good time enjoying and looking at the beautiful scenery. Val, smile at me. Oh, isn't she beautiful?
And I just remembered.
Yes, tell us.
Well, I just remembered what that Aunt.
With a joke like that, you'll have to leave early.
I just had.
Your youngest brother's not laughing.
John never laughs at the jokes.
I just had.
Well,
to
as we
tell
learned today,
Helen.
you can always tell a pole, but you can't tell them much.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I got a clean story for you, John.
Now what?
Okay, you're supposed
You're
to.
in where?
You're supposed to laugh. This
Well,
one's clean. Draft jet. Could you tell us what your name is and who you are?
My name is Tom Schultz.
Uh-huh.
I'm Ann Pazarski's youngest son.
Uh-huh. And one of your brothers is here, isn't he?
No, those are my double cousins.
Those are your double cousins.
We have the same bloodline. Our mothers and fathers were brothers.
I see. So it's a double cousin. Your cousins through your mother and your cousins through your father. We're taking this film from my brother Stan, who can't be here and wants to know everybody. Thank you. Good. I think there's some people downstairs.
You're doing a great job.
I've got some people downstairs to take. Yeah. She just acts professional. Margaret, you haven't been on, have you?
Yes.
Did I take you? Did Ed take
yours? Is this yours or
Ed.
I'm sure he got me.
With her pretty hairdo and her nice permanent and her beautiful red shirt and her gorgeous smile. Thank you, Margaret.
The reason that we started hunting with the muzzleloader.
Shirley, did I take you?
Oh, yes.
You took me.
I did not.
I'm not sure.
And this is Tom's nephew, is that right?
Well, he's my uncle, so I guess.
Well, I think if you follow it through, that's the way it's going to work. Okay, thank you. There's been anybody who's dressed in Tim Schultz. He is an...
This is at Novotny's campground. That's Stephen's little Mazda truck. He arrived about 2:30 this morning. That's John and Mary Ann's van. This is John and Mary Ann's trailer, motorhome, I should say. This is Novotny's campground. There's Hattie's house back there in the background. That's my van. There's where Ted and Margaret and Sherry stayed.
There's Marianne in the kitchen, and we just got through having some really good waffles for breakfast. We tested out 2 types of maple syrup, Ontario maple syrup and Rudy's Wisconsin maple syrup. They were both good. We had a delicious breakfast here with John and Marianne. The car that we've been riding around in, and there's the trailer where Sherry, Ted, and Margaret have been staying. Oh, I shut the darn thing off.
Shut it off?
Yeah. Oh, here maybe.
Here's the switch.
There's some kind of another switch somewhere to shut off. Where? Oh, there? No, it keeps moving. I don't know whether this thing is going. It says record 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Yes, it's going. Anyway, Ed is making me do this thing. Nobody knows how to shut it off, so it looks like I have to just keep on going. Just like the Energizer Bunny. Keep going and going and going. You're going to see an awful lot of campground here. But Ed, it's your fault for making me do this. Ed, where are you? Get over here and shut your machine off. It's Ed, at long last. Here comes Ed. Come on, Ed, and get your machine, because it's driving me wonky. I don't know how to shut it off. Here comes Big Ed. This is a very... Whoops. Thank you.
Blank. Dark.
Well, it does...
Release it. Look through there and look in the lower left-hand corner. What does it say there? REC or pause?
REC. It says recording.
Okay, now it's recording.
Said yesterday isn't recorded because I kept my finger on it.
Recorded.
Oh, okay. Stephen, tell us how smart, brilliant, and clever you are.
It's really hard to quantify, but very much of all those qualities.
I like him because he's so modest. This is Steve, John and Marianne's son. And he's standing in Hattie Novotny's mobile home park. No, her trailer park.
I know you were because you see when you're recording, there's a red light on the front here. It blinks on and off.
Right there.
Okay, all right.
So people know. Helen, get close to him. You guys even look alike. Let's see the smiles.
Come on, Dee, get in the picture. Come on, Dee. Get in the picture, Dee. Come on, Dee.
Hey, you guys. Don't take all off.
Hey, Don.
Your name's up for me. That's right now. There we go. I need to watch.
Not mine.
Well, we're going to go gambling tonight.
Uh-oh.
We usually like to take $1,000. Well, I promise you we'll double it.
From every American tourist, right?
Just all the relatives. Well, we can clean up tonight.
Oh, that date's not right. Come on, Ed. Fix this camera. This is how you start a party. Holy mackerel, look at all the relatives. There's a wave from Hattie.
And I hope you realize that Tom and Donna have the mortgage and house to pay for this. And it would sure be nice if you all chipped in $25 to give it to Donna to help pay for this project. Thank you.
Good.
Girls, no women, nobody to take care of this little boy. He used to tie a rope around Kenneth's waist, put a post in the ground, go out to work, come back, change his diapers, put a new, tie him up again, go out to work. There was nobody took after him. So he sent for his sister Jeanette. Jeanette came out, she met Torvald Hansen, she fell in love, she went away, she took her children and went to Saskatchewan. Don and Dave, would you stand up? They lived in Saskatchewan. We didn't know anything about them. We never heard from them. My dad and mother didn't know where they were. They had lost contact with them. In the meantime, my dad had to find himself a wife to look after this little boy. So he heard there was a girl 30 miles away. He went to meet her. He never spoke to her. He went 30 miles by team with no roads in the winter after the crop was in, met this woman, then went back home the next day. Meantime, he sent for his next sister, Josephine. Josephine was 16. She came to look after the little boy. She looked down the road. She saw Louis walking up the road. She fell in love. She left my dad. She went and she lived the rest of her life in Washington. And would her descendants stand up? Aunt Josephine's descendants. They all stayed in Washington. Okay, so my dad needs a wife. He's met this girl. A month later, he hitches up the sleigh in the wintertime, goes 30 miles away, speaks to her father and says, "I'd like to marry your daughter." Mother's father says to her, "Is it okay with you? Will you marry him?" says, yes, I'll marry him. So they set the wedding date. A month later he came and they were married. He hitched her dowry was a cow and a calf. They hitched the cow and the calf behind the sleigh. She went to this log cabin. She'd seen my father twice, and she got married. She stayed married to him for 60, how many years, John? 67? They were married for 67 years, and they never had an argument, ha ha ha. One time right after the war, the telephone rang, you know those old crank telephones? And a lady said to my dad, I have a letter here from somebody who has written to the mayor of Roydale. Well, Roydale was a post office in a farmhouse. The lady called him and said, you're the oldest old-timer here. I have a letter to the mayor of Roydale. My dad said, open it and read it. He opened it, and it was from Aunt Jeanette's son, who had gone into the Army, was applying for a pension, and they wouldn't give him a pension until he could prove his birth date. So, at the back of his mind as a child, he had remembered this name, Roydale. He pulled it out of his memory. He wrote to the mayor of Roydale. The mayor was a farm wife. She called my dad. My dad said, open the letter. She read the letter and said, well, it's from a Hanson. He wants to know, is there anybody that can tell when he was born? And my dad said, well, I'll be goddamned. I think that's my nephew. So that's Dot Hanson over there. Anyway, thank you for letting me tell the story.
Thank you, Ellie.
Sorry, Mark. I'm disturbing you.
Thank you, guys.
That wasn't 30 miles out.
Jersey. Yes, ma'am. It's my niece, Lori. All right, you can tell me what to do during this whole trip. I can tell you what to do. Okay. Now, hey, there we go.
Speak up.
All right.
She's not shy.
All right, my mother is the one who went to Uncle John's to help take care of his son Kenneth, where she met Louis Micon, and they migrated on down into the state of Washington, being Spokane. In 1922, I believe it was, because my brother Roy was born in Vernon, BC in 1923. Is that right, Valeria?
That's it.
Okay. And then they went on into Spokane, and I went ahead to have a brother Alvin, and myself, and a younger brother Georgie. My mother worked very hard raising us 4 kids. She was always going up to Uncle John's in Canada to see him. I don't think I made too many trips. Rudy and I went up when we were maybe, how old, Rudy?
29.
And ever since, we were excited to come to this. We were shocked we had all of these relatives in Wisconsin. It blew our minds.
I'm filming all of you, and I'm trying to memorize who all of you are, but I don't think I'm ever going to read each other. Maybe if we even wrote in one of the books or autographed each other's books. Is everyone getting a book?
No, they're not.
They're not.
Buy them all a book, Laura.
So we have these, but we need to figure out a way to keep track of each other. Everyone up for that? All of you, and have a safe trip to wherever you're going back to. And have a nice weekend.
This is Veronica Schultz. Veronica is Tom's daughter, or Tom's sister.
How many problems today? I don't want to hear about it. So, thanks again.
I heard that was a very sleepy little town. Is that right? Lori, I heard your hometown was a very sleepy little town. They used to have a 9 o'clock curfew, but they quit because it woke everybody up. Getting back to Esther, Esther was saying something about having this again in 5 years, and I think that we missed some of that discussion.
You get that in Europe, a lot of marathon shopping in Russia, you put on stuff in Russia.
And I take a couple of deep breaths. And I've been to quite a few borders, but each time I come to the American border, it's a little different, and it's a little bit less stressful, and it's just like coming home almost. I've got a daughter who lives here, and I've got a son who lives here. Steve's with us, and it's just like coming home. This time the fellow says, what's the citizenship of everybody here? So we told him we're Canadians. Where are you going? Big family reunion in Wisconsin. Any liquor or cigarettes? Well, we have a bottle of rum in the motor home. Big grin on your face, or a big grin on his face. Go ahead. And that's all there's to it. And it's just more and more like home, and as far as I'm concerned, it is home. So this is home, and thanks very much, Tom, for organizing this. And we feel like we're at home, and thanks very much for all of us, and all of you, for making us feel at home here in Wisconsin.
Yay.
Well, it wasn't 30-some miles, it was 27 gates. Because in those days, the trail went from house to house. It didn't go down. There were a lot of places there were no roads. When I was born in Barhead, that's where my mother came from, and I can remember coming home. We went back there where I was circumcised, and I remember coming home in the wagon after that.
Gord. This is Gordon Lowe, Gloria Lowe, Marjorie, and Marjorie's husband. And on the other side of Marjorie is sitting Stephen List. But this is the family from Aunt Veronica's side of the family, and thank you so much for coming. I used to write to Marjorie when I was a girl. Isn't that right, Marjorie? We exchanged letters.
Right back and forth. And I know all the families just writing Helen.
Thank you so much. That's John and Mary Ann coming from the very ample buffet that we had.
Eating. Thanks. This is great, but I'm drinking coffee. So.
Oh, well, I can't tell the difference. How's the coffee?
It's very good. Very hot.
Stephen, what are you doing nowadays?
Getting a good late sleep, just about every night, and I live in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Enjoy myself.
Good. And do you think you might take a job in California?
The slightest idea, but if that should come, then I'd be happy.
Who you are and how you're related to the rest of us.
I'm Helen's seventh child, second daughter, and Helen was aunt to you, I think? Yes, because she was John's sister, and she brought some of the relatives over.
She came from Poland.
She came from Poland.
And you are Leo's sister. And Leo is dead, and Emma lives in Toledo in a nursing home. And please tell us how you are related.
I'm Henry's son, and Henry is Helen's son. This is my wife, Mary Ann.
How are you? And this is...
I go by Posey.
This is Dawn. And it's really nice to meet you. And my brother Stan asked for a video because he couldn't come, so he wanted to.
There's a lot of background noise, Helen.
Please tell us who you are and how you're related.
I married Roger Schultz, and his mother was Ann Kozarski, Tom's sister.
So you're Tom's niece by marriage?
Yes. Well, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, great. And did you want to say something else?
Well, I have 4 children and 8.5 grandchildren.
Hey, aren't you lucky and young?
Okay.
And you tell us who you are.
I'm Janet Bauer. Ann Kozarski is my mother. She also is Tom's sister. And this is my husband.
So Tom is your uncle?
Yes, Tom is my uncle.
And this is your husband?
This is Bill Bauer.
And you're Polish by association? association.
Right.
Are you Polish by blood?
No.
Well, you're very lucky that you found a good Polish wife.
I sure did, and I really love her.
Well, she's lucky too. Thank you. This is Shirley. This is John's wife. She's Joe's wife. She's been doing a lot of the work and a lot of the helping. Thank you very much. Stanley Pazarski. You're who?
Bill Pazarski.
And that you're Stan Pazarski's son.
Most courteous drivers.
And who are you?
And how they can put up But how they can put up with a lot of these regular drivers, I don't know. I'd run over them if I was the chief.
And who are you?
Get over here. No, this guy has his son-in-law. Oh, he does? Studebaker.
With all this noise.
I got everybody ready to go. Come on. Okay, we got to turn. Do it down.
Tell me who the related.
I am her daughter.
Oh.
And I'm her grandchild.
Well, you have to be her grandchild, otherwise you couldn't get away with all that clowning you're doing there, young.
I'm Diane Steinberg. I'm from Small, Minnesota. I'm Ruth Steinberg's fifth child.
Good. And you're cute, too.
For chubby gals.
This is Donna.
Yes. This is Donna who did all the work.
Yes, she did.
Donna that worked so hard.
And she sounded like a little girl. When I call her on the telephone, she sounds just like a little girl.
Oh, no.
Yes, you did. You sounded so very young, and I thought, I wonder what she's doing. Only somebody, this young lady, could get all this together. And she was all somewhere around my age. Not near as old as me. It's Helen. She's not as old as Helen.
Don't say that, because Betty and I are almost the same age. Donna, thank you so much. When we'd go to Grandma Friedell's, and the men would spend the whole time fixing up the car, and Grandma used to say she wondered if we'd ever come to visit without the men working on the car. Well, guess what? There is Stephen, there is Ed, there is Hugh. They're all working on Stephen's car. There's something wrong with the brakes. He's going to drive back to Chicago. And there came Rudy, that's Hattie's son, and all the men are doing what men like best. They're working on a car.
Or do we do what women like best? Talk.
Rudy.
You must have put it on with an impact, too.
This is Stephen's birthday. This is Stephen's birthday. Well, it's almost his birthday, but we're celebrating his birthday. He's going to have a birthday in just a few days. How old will you be, Stephen?
32.
Oh, that's a glorious age.
1 foot in the grave.
There we come.
Oh, well, you see, the line that I sometimes use, if somebody insults me, I'll say to them, I'm so sorry that you think that of me, because I really like you, and I think you're just marvelous. And that always stops them.
That's a bloody lie, though.
Of course it is. Hey, let me blouse.
And our height. Oh, I'll have to see if I can stretch it out.
Okay. And Bill always thought he was just the cleverest of everybody. So he goes charging up to me one time in the staff dining room, and he looks at my hair like this, and he says, "Oh," he said, "the Grecian formula is still working, isn't it?" And I looked at him and I said, "You know, Bill, I don't care what anybody says, but I don't think you're fat." How can you think?
Just one slide. Actually, the pads aren't that bad. I thought they were.
Oh, jeez. You know something? It helps if you take the lens cap off. I took the first 3 seconds without the lens cap off, but these are the men. They have now gained another helper. There are 4 of them working on the car, doing what men like best. And the rest of us have been sitting in the other corner of the yard doing what women like best.
Clean hands.
Stephen, how's it going?
Oh, it's fine.
Keep blowing, keep blowing, keep blowing.
Didn't get them all, did you?
Hey,
Get it up, boy.
you did it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
32.
Here, you hold it, Stephen. It's
Oh.
your birthday.
Thanks.
Grease and all.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll have a little. I don't want a very big piece, but
We're
I'll
all
have
gonna
some.
have some.
Okay. Sure.
Mother attacks the cake and Stephen goes back to attack the brakes. Uncle Ed and Stephen on the brakes. Now Ted's in the fray.
Oh my God.
Too much. Put too much what? Flour. It'll be super.
Okay, ladies, careful what you say. They've still got the camera on.
Oh, all right. Watch your language.
Using up Ed's battery.
This is where Tom went to school. It's big enough for 8 students and the teacher. And when Tom finished school, Tom and his brother came quite a few miles so that 2 or 3 first and second graders could have a school here so they wouldn't have to walk too far.
So lately they did a spot in Von Marché, which is like amazing. So all she said.
Don't take me close because all my wrinkles show, Helen. What's the matter with him?
I think you look great.
Yeah, no, I don't. Have you got the New York people?
Naprawdę, Tom, naprawdę.
We're going to eat dinner. Everybody, I don't know how they got arranged. Some round shit like yesterday. And then the table here.
Like a farmer, handsome, broad shoulders.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
The programs are there, but you have to look see.
There's Kathy.
Yeah.
There's Kathy. Oh, this is something that. Yeah, I
There's
think
Dorothy.
Pardon?
Enid Ginsberg.
Roy Coulter.
No,
It
not
was Anita Ginsberg.
No,
Light on the floor.
It was Enid Giesbrecht, Gene.
There's a couple more places.
Enid Giesbrecht.
And another place.
Roy Coulter. Clarence Merrill.
Yeah, they're taking their.
Oh, and sure.
Make sure you talk so we
I'm
don't get
taking yours. And somebody just left who here she is.
You want one?
You're getting her picture too. There.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Ron again. And over here there's Joyce.
Hang on, Shirley.
And I can't.
Karen, say something profound for the camera.
Oh, okay.
Not on vacation. Yeah.
Land of Hope and Glory or something? Hey.
Yeah, those are pretty profound.
Hey, okay. Oh, got to get your shoes too. Oh, yeah.
His toe is too steep. I mean,
Well, there's Uncle Stan making a film of us.
We get them all wrong now.
Is that your name, Karen?
In the middle of it, it's Dr.
Here's Rick. Hi, Rick.
And then before the rest
Stan, you're not actually shooting at me.
Now we got everybody.
You know what? This will be shown to other people, will be held to blackmail.
That's. Well, here are some flowers in early August. That's a tub of something that's just starting out into bloom. And there are the flowers along the border. And as you can hear, the sea-doos are having a great time out there in the lake. Here's the planter by the front door. Too many flowers there, but coming around the corner here, right in front of the shack, is a beautiful display of flowers. Here's Marco's display of handiwork. Some nice flowers in there. Don't ask me what they are. You'll have to get your mother to explain. Here are the geraniums in the pot. Some white flowers underneath. There's the pot. There's the picnic table. Over here, there's some lilies, some daylilies. Beside them, the daylilies. Right down below is Edward's Midnight Sun Lily. And over here there's another bud just about ready to open. And of course, here's our everlasting ferns. They're nice and green so far. Don't know how long they'll stay that way. They always start to turn brown when fall comes along. Just a minute.
Trina's 9.
Yeah, just a minute, yeah.
Get that set up.
Get them into focus. There. There we are.
There's Trina, say hi. And just
here we go. Here we go.
Got her focus now?
Yeah, all set to go.
I gotta tie my hair.
It's going. Okay, Corey, on with your commentary.
Okay, now we have Trina, up from Winnipeg, 9 years old. Just loving every bug there is here. And Tanya as well, loving the cold water.
Okay.
She's got a chill from it.
And over here, of course, we've seen this guy gal before.
Yeah, she's a wrestler.
Uh-huh.
She's a wrestler from Winnipeg, that one.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you? Yeah. Yeah,
There's Danielle. And over here, of course, we got to have
The Auntie Bonnie.
Bonnie and
It's a
Corey.
bit spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's spoiled and
There
rotten.
we are.
I should be.
You are.
Yeah.
I mean, you
They're the
start,
last two.
you start having shares in these mining outfits. Like, didn't he find them, or?
Yeah, there's Thompson Properties. Yeah.
Well, then you would have been paid off.
There's another view of these flowers. All lilies. Anyway, orange to almost black. And that bunch is going to open up any day now. And these are the flowers at the back. And this is the famous Rockwood lily. There. That's an Ontario lily that doesn't seem to be acclimatized to northern Manitoba. And hidden in behind here is the second one. Right about there. Those are the only two of the dozen that have come up, which is quite an ad for that company. However, right beside it are these beautiful flowers. And there, look at that, a dill plant, the biggest one we've got. We've only got about a dozen, but that's the best one. To me, that's the best thing in the garden. Probably get killed for this, but there it is. And there is about 1/4 of our raspberry crop hiding in there.
For 2 weeks we couldn't go downtown. The roads were all black ice. They don't clean them very well. They do a better job up here, at least they used to.
They still do. They still do. I've been checking.
You have, eh?
No.
Well, they had more snow in Winnipeg than they've had here.
Oh, we had we snow. did too, Shirley.
And then, of course, it all flooded in the spring.
But you weren't affected by the flood?
Not really.
Yeah.
We're right on the Assiniboine River, which didn't flood like the Red.
Yeah.
But it was up halfway across our lawn. It was up about 12 feet.
Yeah.
Well, here we have some chickens. There's the closest one. Oh, there it is. And down there is another one. And over here, where are they? There's another one. And another one, and another one. They're slowly slinking their way across the path, the road here. As if nobody was looking and nobody was seeing. Couldn't do this. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah. I haven't seen them since they were little wee chicks. There's number 7, the timid one. And the sequence before this were the Vanesses and the Goodmans. I didn't get a chance to introduce them.
Well, these are the lilies that Stan's been wanting to get pictures of, and I don't know how good I am at this, but I'll do my best. Some of them are fading fast, but this is a really pretty one. There have been 3 midnight blue midnight ones of Edwards, and there's another bud here. But this is the most dramatic of all, and it's very tall. It's about 4 feet tall.
Tatesy. Tates. Let's have a little such and such going here. He said, the first one out comes last or something. They love giving him that. First one out comes last.
Just pregnant.
This is a serious discussion, but we'll
It's too serious for the camera to be going.
go on the event anyway.
Yeah.
And
No,
there's
it's
Peggy.
showtime, eh?
And over here is Jim.
Hello there.
Your dance, John.
Over here is John.
This is the son.
The father's on
All right.
And do a family dance.
Some which also rises or something.
Yeah, so it's going to be kind of neat the age my mom was when Jennifer was born.
Which was?
The same age as I am.
She won't reveal the secret.
Isn't that what?
There's Vera Larson.
Because it was more fun to hear it.
Hi, Vera. No, I'll follow you all the way. And there's Richard Lyons.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Now, is that support?
Right there. Right.
Hi, Shirley.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, to see you. I didn't know you were in town.
Yeah, we've been in touch for
Probably, was it 2 years or 1 year? I can't remember. It's been more than 12 months anyway.
Young man, we need a young man.
Yes, I'm working on
And
it.
there,
Hi.
Would you like to pour the potatoes for us, please?
there's Lois. Hi, Lois. Hi.
Place is full of these things this morning. She thinks she can't be seen. Come on, move. Come on, move.
Right as far as I can go. There's you.
Jennifer's about 5'10" and blonde, beautiful girl. She doesn't graduate till January. But she's brand new.
This happens to be Kenny's birthday. He's just turned 30 and he's celebrating it in style. There's his, not his 30th drink, no, just his 30th
drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not his 30th drink.
We don't know, we haven't been around them all day.
No, I was low gear.
Slow gear, eh?
Definitely this weekend.
Not in neutral though.
No, we're gonna do something this week.
And there's Keith.
I was
And there's,
not ready to answer
there's
the bell
Dad.
yesterday.
There's Christina.
And a couple of my friends had one friend had people in town.
There's Joel.
Well, it's kind of just better.
I'd been out of town for, I hadn't seen.
The knee anyway, that will try this one.
Feeling all over my ears.
Look at that. Ken's feet, one Ken's feet now.
It's probably taking a little minute to warm up.
You're that light, isn't it?
The light is low.
There you go.
Good work. Okay.
Birthday to you.
And
I'd leave it on purpose because I figured I'd have to answer a few questions.
I just have to get those lungs working a bit. Okay.
There he is.
Oh, open your present, Ken.
That's the last guy.
All right.
Where would you like to sit, Ken?
Go past me, Ken.
Okay.
Sit over here.
It's also numbered. Wow.
In 1972, in the 8th and final game, Canada's pride was clearly on the line. The teams were deadlocked with 3 wins and 1 tie apiece. So they had 1 tie each in different games, I suppose. Playing on home ice, the Soviets headed into the 3rd and final period with a comfortable 5-3 lead, facing a do-or-die situation. Phil Esposito narrowed the gap to 1. Moments later, Yvonne Cournoyer tied the game. Then, with just 34 seconds left in regulation play, Espo eased the puck in front of the Soviet net. Paul Henderson fired a shot. Miraculously, the Soviet goalie Vladislav Trechek made the save. Henderson lunged for the rebound, time stopped, and the rest is history. Spot, you know, where such and such happened, and you know, so-and-so's telling a story about how you know, Clark smashed the stick over Harlamov's ankle. It was like Ferguson saying, "Oh, you know, I told him to go out there and get him, but you know, I didn't think he'd really do it." And blah blah blah, and stuff like that. Or the thing with Eagleson, you know, they were trying to throw him out of the rink and getting escorted across. Going like this to the Soviet guys. And fine.
Who was it that had the referee cowering against the board?
Here comes Ken's birthday presents.
Billfold?
CD.
Oh, I could use this afternoon.
Pancake supper.
Well, I'll have to, I know the suspense is killing me, but I'll wait till I open the card.
What's it say, Ken?
No, it's picture worth 1,000 words, I think. Yeah, well, I think since they've already seen it, I'll send it this way.
You look a little bit like that, Angie. Like that farm picture, you know?
American Gothic.
American Gothic, yeah.
Thank you.
Use a pitchfork.
To wear like under,
Oh, yeah.
like for the winter weather, like for skiing.
When you're shoveling the walk.
Oh, we're gonna try it on here.
What, shovel?
Hey, I did some shoveling last year.
We didn't get a shovel.
I was looking for a shovel today, but they didn't have any at Walmart.
Well, last year when they were doing the streets and they had the 6 feet tall snowbanks or ice banks, and that you had to climb over or hack through. There was guys going door to door and saying, you know, we'll hack through the hole and chop down through the snow to your walk. For I think these guys $25 they spent an hour working extremely hard, and
Yeah, we
cut,
$25 is cheap.
and they cut like a hole through it, and oh wow, look at me.
I'll tell you what the trick is that I learned. Buy a house that's got a fire hydrant right in front.